y'all, it's Vicki, and welcome to another video. Today is Friday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. This is the year 2025, and it is 51 degrees. So I'm on my way to the garage with, this was my mom's car. If you watch me, when I first started doing the Tim videos, I was usually driving this car. I've not driven it in a while. I'm sure some of you thought it was gone or something, but no, it's not. I've just not been driving it. But I'm going to get it worked on, and then I'm going to try to sell it. And if I can't sell it, then I'll donate it. And because I don't need to be paying insurance on it if I'm not really going to drive it much, and I don't need all these vehicles. I don't need to be like Sarasota Tim. You know, I just don't. I could put that money other places. And I am not a millionaire. Now, I'm not sure about the brakes. I don't know if it's just, they're different than the Rogue or what. And then I kind of hear a roaring sound, so I don't know if that means anything or not. I don't know. I had some weird dreams last night. I dreamed I was moving to Texas. And in the dream, I was having to drive all these cars to Texas and then get somebody to bring me back. And it was just, I was just having this hard time. And I'm like, what in the world? Why would I be going to Texas? I was going to move somewhere outside of Dallas. It's just weird. Weird. And I had some big job. It was paying me bunches of money. You know, that was probably some, I don't know why I was dreaming all that. It was going to be a job, and Dave was going to come with me, but he wouldn't be able to be there all the time. He would have to fly backwards and forth, of course. And it was just, and I mean, it was amazing how much I remember of it. And I know that I overslept. Because my plans were to get up about 8 o'clock, and at 9:30, Dave calls me, open the door. And I looked at the clock and I said, oh my gosh, it's 9:30. So anyway, all right, we're going to go on and talk about the race last night. Now, I didn't watch every minute of the first one because Chase was in that one, and I get a little nervous. I was up and down because I was also watching Blind Views, so I was in my bedroom watching Blind Views, and then in my mom's old bedroom, I had the race on. So I was just backwards and forth. And that's about all. You know, I have no issue with Bubba winning. I know some people don't like Bubba, but I don't have any issues with him. And as I said in the video yesterday, there's nobody that I really hate. As I said before, I like to see Denny lose. But if Denny was to win a championship, I wouldn't get upset because he's never won a championship. I just like racing, and that's just what it all boils down to. I just like racing. Now, I did see the press conference after the race with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kelly, his sister, and Justin Algaier, the driver. And it was a great interview. I mean, you could tell that, you know, I said I would cry if he didn't make the field, and I almost cried because he did make the field. I was just that emotionally involved in it because I know from my experience of being around the sport years ago how every year you look forward to Daytona. And you know, that used to be that 10 cars would end up going home, not just 1 or 2. And it would be guys that have struggled, and you know, now with this rule of guaranteeing people like Helio Castroneves or Helio, every how you say his name, Helio. I don't like that rule. I think it's wrong. But I know that the sport is changing. And from what I hear, the France family, who owns most of the stock, or most of the shares, whatever, may be ready to sell. And I don't know who would buy it, but I think TK Holdings could make something with it, could take it to a better place. But if TK Holdings were to buy it, you would get more people saying that it was fixed. I do not believe NASCAR is fixed. I have never thought that. Do I think they throw a caution every now and then to help people out? I was friends with one of the flagmen back in the 90s. And, I would get into arguments with him. I'm like, I know they tell you when to throw a flag for, and I was always saying for Dale Earnhardt. And he's like, they have never thrown a flag for Dale Earnhardt. And I'm like, don't tell me that. We would just get in some knockdown. I'm like, you're sworn to secrecy. You're not going to tell me. And he's like, I would tell you if that had ever happened, because that doesn't mean they're still fixing the race. And he's like, they have never done that. I'm like, so, and I still don't know if he was telling me the truth, but maybe he was. Okay, I'm here at the little garage here, so I'm going to get off here, and I may come back and film some more. If I don't, I hope y'all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye. Used to be over here.